were playing the Biden clip from yesterday when he went to talk to law enforcement officers. And I think these were black law enforcement officers. And his comments were outrageous and weren't playing from the beginning because we didn't get a chance to finish them before the top of the hour. But listen to what he had to say about January 6th.
Every day we rely on law enforcement to save lives. Then on January 6th, we relied on law enforcement to save our democracy.
Okay, just think about what a stupid statement that is. That is asinine. What kind of buffoonery are you trying to pull on the American people? So you're saying had that mob gone in, somehow they got into the Senate chamber or on the House floor, and they hurt somebody. How does that end our country? I don't even understand their point here. How could it possibly end democracy? How could it end our republic? Doesn't make any sense. They still would have had the vote. They still would have installed Joe Biden as president of the United States. Maybe it would have happened the next day, but it still would have happened.
I mean, they think that they are our country, that they
I guess
are
so.
the government, as opposed to a public servant filling a role within the government.
But listen to this outrageous comment yesterday.
We saw what happened.
Is
The
that
Capitol
happened?
Police, the D.C. Metropolitan Police, other law enforcement agencies were attacked and assaulted before our very eyes, speared, sprayed, stomped on, brutalized. And lives were lost. And for 3 hours.
And again, no police officer lives were lost from any of that. One was lost from having 2 strokes. 2 others weeks later when they committed suicide. You can't blame that on January 6th.
The defeated former president of the United States watched it all happen as he sat in the comfort of the private dining room next to the Oval Office. While he was doing that, brave law enforcement officers were subject to the medieval hell.
Medieval hell.
For 3 hours.
For 3 hours, yeah.
Dripping in blood, surrounded by carnage.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
Face to face with crazed mob that believed the lies of the defeated president. The police were heroes that day. Donald Trump lacked the courage to act. The brave women and
so
men
bad.
blue
So
all
bad.
across this nation should never forget that. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-cop. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-democracy. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-American.
Yeah, I'm not pro-insurrection. There was no insurrection. Again, those would have been the worst insurrectionists in the history of insurrections, if that's what that was. Because what a poor job they did. Can we show the medieval hell, Rob, that people were putting others through on that day, January 6th, the day democracy almost died?
Oh, gosh.
Look at that. Medieval hell.
Medieval hell.
Medieval hell.
Oh, man.
The carnage. Dripping in blood. Look at it. Look at it, America.
I can't.
There it is, right in front of your face.
I can't look.
The medieval hell these people put America through. Whew. You can't be pro-insurrection and pro-medieval hell and pro-cop. You can't.
Can you be?
You can't do it.
Pro-burn cities to the ground
and pro-democracy and pro-cop? That's a really good question,
I believe
Keith.
that's what this administration stood for.
That is an excellent question. Where so many actual officers were killed and injured. In fact, over 1,000 of them, I believe it was 1,400 that were injured, and several were killed.
And then those perpetrators, in many cases, were bailed out through the current sitting vice president of the United States.
Right. Exactly
campaign
right.
To get them released.
Man.
We are.
These hypocrites.
You know what? We're living through a medieval hell.
We are. Yeah, we really are. With this administration, it's a medieval hell.